Congenital hypothyroidism. Most common cause being thyroid dysgenesis. Thyroid dysgenesis can be divided into three types: aplasia, hypoplasia and ectopic. Aplasia is basically no thyroid tissue. Hypoplasia is small thyroid tissue and ectopia is basically lost thyroid tissue, that is lost somewhere in the body. Now coming to screening. Screening as done at third day or 72 hours of life. Sample collection. Sample is collected from heel pad prick as shown here. Now what to check with this sample? Serum TSH is checked as a universal screening test. If the risk factor is present, then we do TFT as the screening test. TFT is basically thyroid function test. Now let's come to the clinical features. The clinical features can be understood very well with a diagram. Let's draw it. As can be seen here, dry hairs, scaly skin, narrow palpebral fissure, broad nose, macroglossia, prolonged jaundice, constipation, umbilical hernia, abnormal DTR and protruding abdomen. Now let's see the effect on skull bones. Since the presence of Womerian bone, the sutures aren't close, hence there is presence of wide open fontanelles. Let's go ahead and see the X-rays. Let's draw and understand the findings with respect to hypothyroidism. Here you can see retardation of bone development, absence of distal epiphysis, epiphyseal dysgenesis and also deformity of the 12th thoracic vertebra or lumbar 1 or 2 vertebras. If a PBF or peripheral blood film is ordered, then we see a picture of microcytic anemia. Now coming to the treatment includes levothyroxine, which is a replacement of thyroid hormone. One should note that 20 to 25% patient may outgrow the need for thyroxine by 2 years of age. Now coming to the complications. The most dreaded complication of hypothyroidism is cretinism, which include all the features above discussed plus mental retardation. One should note as 90% of the brain growth is attained by 2 years of age, hence early screening and the treatment is very important here.